as Eddie is playing in the background. I should actually check if the what's the name settings are all what they're meant to be.
Proper.
Legend simulating. Yep, sweet.
Cool.
Yes. Alright, check if it actually can hear us and everything.
Hopefully it does. Hopefully it's not fucked.
Yep, it is. Alright, time to fucking send it around to everyone.
Yep.
I'm happy we have our own NXT chat for this shit.
I know. Instead of having to like send all whatever and shit.
Okay.
Let's get it.
I have to get my energy back for this bullshit.
Yes, sir. You know.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to NXT. I'm your host, as always, Scott Silver. To the right of me, the TPW Undisputed Champion, Mr. Man himself, Jace Gold. And we open here tonight with another qualifying match for the King of the Ring tournament. Opening with Mr. Wrestling himself, bearing the DIY attire, Mr. Johnny Gargano. Wow.
One half of our tag champions here tonight, coming out by first title tournament, coming out here to fight in the King of the Ring qualifiers that will be happening. The full tournament will be happening this Sunday. But tonight is the last night for our qualifiers.
Yes, indeed. And the man that we know that will be stepping in the ring with Mr. Gargano here is someone who has taken him to hell and back multiple times in his career in the past NXT as well. Mr. Adam Cole, baby. Now this is going to be a match that, yes, I believe, I'm very, very firmly believe it's one of those matches that you can watch over and over again with these two men and never get bored of it. I'm fairly confident in saying that.
I'm confident in saying that as well because you have Adam Cole and Johnny Gargano, who are two of the most skilled wrestlers in the industry today. And when you have guys who have that level of talent, you can put them up against each other 3, 4, 5 times, and they'll put on a classic every single time, and they'll be interesting to watch every single time.
Absolutely 100% agreed. And, well, it's one of those things where since they've versed so many times, they definitely know what each man is capable of. They've fought over the North American Championship. They've fought over the NXT Championship. Hell, they've just fought over and over and over again. So not only are these two walking in with so much knowledge about each other, but also the fact that these two definitely know what's at stake. A chance at the NXT Championship, something that neither of them have had the opportunity for ever since our new resurgence. And imagine what kind of message it would give if Gargano was to hold both titles here.
And we prepare to open our contest here tonight. Gargano running in with the clothesline to start off, but Cole able to block it.
Immediately
and
going
Gargano
in
putting down quickly into the cover.
Gargano immediately going for a springboard DDT and connects. As we've said multiple times in these last few weeks, both members of DIY, they both will be in competition here tonight, but both of them have been fairly unsuccessful in singles competition.
Yes, we have seen that. Of course, you saw Johnny walk out with the tag titles. They've been incredibly successful in tag competition, but something we've seen time and time again is that both Johnny and Tommaso just haven't been able to get it done. They haven't had that edge that they're usually known for. In singles competition, we see the spear through the middle rope from Adam Cole.
Taking some copyright infringement from Gargano's moveset. Jesus Christ, almost dropping him on his head. Now Cole.
And Cole
getting that.
Dropping the head of Gargano onto his knee. Goes for the kick to the midsection, but it's caught by Johnny. Good ring awareness. Takes him out from behind. Johnny went for something there. Doesn't get all of it. German from Adam Cole.
Very good ring awareness from both men. It's only a matter of time of who's going to get the upper hand. Is now a Pele kick from Cole. Sends Gargano out to the outside.
And Cole going to the top, looking to make a big move here early. Waiting for Johnny to get to his feet. Cole flies. Missile drop kick from the top rope to the outside from Adam Cole.
Very
breaking
good.
That arm. Going from a very, very high damage move to raking the arm, a very technical move, and back to that rough ground and pound from Adam Cole as the count continues here on the outside, throwing Gargano back into the ring.
Yes, it's a very good point. And also something very good to mention is now that Adam Cole has aligned himself again with Kyle O'Reilly, a former Undisputed Era member, do you think that there could be a possible time in the future where both of those men will seek out DIY for the tag team titles?
There definitely could be a point in the future where we see that, but I think still at this time, despite them being together as a team, I think Cole's very much focused on his individual competition as we see the roll-through kick from Gargano, still working that arm of Cole.
Immediately shoots back up, but then taken back for Gargano. Drop kick straight to the side of the skull. Another bring down. Goes for a cover. And a kick out at one. Nowhere
despite
near
a lot of
gone.
work, nowhere near gone whatsoever, but Gargano, early Gargano escape, Cole close to the ropes, however.
Escape right near the ropes, but not able to grab them.
But Cole not needing them, getting the knees, and throwing the right hand to break out of the Gargano escape. Good move there from Adam Cole. Cole Irish whip into the corner now.
May I remind the people at home that the winner of this joins Cody Rhodes, Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay, and our own JS Gold right here in the King of the Ring tournament next show. Definitely know what's at stake here.
More ground and pound from Adam Cole. Kick to the gut, and Cole not been as technical as we usually see from him this match, been very much more of a striking, hard-hitting style tonight. Maybe trying to catch Gargano off guard because he knows that Gargano knows his moveset. Gargano thinks he's going for one thing, but Cole's actually going to show him something else.
Yes, it's a very smart way of misdirecting your opponent, especially considering, like we've mentioned, these two know a lot about each other, so it's a good way to kind of keep things fresh.
And
but
Cole kicked to the midsection. He's looking for it. Panama Sunrise from Adam Cole into the
That
cover.
could be it right here. And it is.
And it is. The oh so painful and effective Panama Sunrise from Adam Cole, putting this match away, and Johnny's single struggles continue here in the King of the Ring qualifiers. We'll see later here tonight if the same goes for his partner Tommaso.
Yes, that is true, but regardless, Mr. Undisputed Adam Cole joins the long list of people to be entering the King of the Ring tournament. Congratulations, Adam Cole. Bay. That was good. I don't get to employ DIY to shout. And now we move on to another qualifying match. And someone who, yes, last week they did have a match for the self-proclaimed tag team champions in DIY with Robert Roode. And now he has a chance to join the King of the Ring tournament. But we do not know his opponent yet. This is another mysterious opponent that we do not know.
Yes, Ziggler, of course, coming up just short, put on a great performance in that tag team championship match last NXT. His opponent, to our knowledge, we don't know who his opponent is here tonight. He's one of the many stars we brought out from other companies or from free agency to join this King of the Ring tournament, add some spice, add some excitement to one of the most prestigious tournaments in wrestling.
Absolutely agree, and we're about to find out who that is right now. When, oh my god, things just became unglued in the NXT backstage area. Mr. Phil Brooks, CM Punk, is here in NXT.
And Punk is making his NXT debut here tonight. Didn't show up on the original version of NXT. This is the first time we've ever seen him on programming, and it's amazing to see the best in the world in NXT. It's going to be a tall task for Dolph Ziggler, but Ziggler does have some form of experience against Punk. But Punk is return here tonight.
I mean, you're very happy. You've spent a lot of time learning from Punk, idolizing Punk, and a lot of the stuff that you do in the ring is based off of what Punk can do. So, like, I can understand that you're very happy for him to be here right now.
Of course, I am. You know, growing up, wanting to be a wrestler, Punk is someone that I tried to model my game after, and now he is here in NXT tonight. It's gonna be exciting.
Punk Ziggler match now officially underway. Punk wasting no time. High knee immediately into the corner, following it up with a bulldog. Definitely knowing who the show-off is and what he can do, trying to shut him down as quickly as possible, but Dolph getting the upper hand, getting back to his feet. Dolph with some chops, working the leg of Punk. Russian leg sweep.
And Ziggler, you could argue that Ziggler might be a little worn out. He did have a hell of a tag title match last week on NXT. But he started to throw them rights, putting Punk into the corner. Punk, of course, hasn't wrestled in a little bit. Not the most ring rust, but he may be a little rusty and Ziggler might be a little gassed. So we'll see which takes hold more in this match here tonight.
Absolutely, absolutely. There's now Punk trying to bring up Ziggler for something, but immediately being sent back down to the canvas. Top rope goes Ziggler. Caution into the ring!
Ziggler into the cover early.
Kick at it too. Both of them now meeting on the outside. The strikes from CM Punk dropping Ziggler down the pavement, kick up, however, thrown back into the ring.
Working his way back into the ring, goes for the clothesline, caught by Ziggler. Ziggler goes for the elbow. Punk.
Oh my god!
Flying
Lariat.
Clothesline. Indeed. CM Punk looking to fly, not as much as he used to, but you still see flashes of it here and there. Punk going for the pile driver onto Dolph Ziggler.
He's very much still able to do a lot of the moves and a lot of the techniques that he once was able to do. Obviously, yes, he's a little bit slower than before, but that still doesn't deny the fact that he's able to pull off what made him so big in the first place.
Exactly. Punk was never a guy necessarily known even for his speed or his athleticism. He was known more for his technical ability, and Ziggler gets the super kick. Ziggler into the cover.
And a kick out
A
at
kick out
two.
from Punk.
Now trying to get that
And
sleeper
Ziggler
hold
going
in.
for a sleeper on Punk.
We never see a submission from the show-off. This is something new.
But
Punk.
rolls through into, looked like maybe a cover there, but Punk decided not to go for it. Reverse it by Punk. Punk with the knee. Elbow from Ziggler. Ziggler goes for the clothesline, caught by Punk. Punk got him up for the body
down. Oh, and could be looking to finish it
GTS.
right here. Go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Could Ziggler be out for good? And no, a kick out. A kick out at two. Ziggler's still in this match.
Ziggler able to kick out of what many men cannot, a GTS. Dolph able to stay alive here, but he's hurting. He's in trouble. He needs to get some form of momentum here if he wants to take it back. Punk throwing it back into the ring. And Punk going to the top.
Oh my god, on the back of the spine of Ziggler, the elbow drop. DDT from Ziggler, however. And he's setting it up in the corner. Punk's out.
Into the
Center
super kick cover
of the ring. Dolph Ziggler moves on. Good showing from CM Punk, but it just wasn't enough to keep the show off out. One sweet chin music from the corner brings Ziggler one step closer to the crown. Congratulations, Dolph. And I'm almost definitely sure that we will have not seen the end of CM Punk here. But regardless, congratulations to that man for making it through to the King of the Ring tournament. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm surprised though.
Oh, it's.
Although I think Punk's probably a lower overall, so that makes sense.
Mm. And now, third match here tonight for the King of the Ring qualifying tournament.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
And now we have
From Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada,
the demigod himself,
27 pounds.
Le Champion, the Painmaker, whichever one you want to call him. One thing that's the same is it's Chris Jericho. I mean, there's a lot to say about Chris Jericho's career. Like, there's a lot to say about Chris Jericho's career. Wouldn't you say so?
There is a lot say about Jericho's career, and a part of that, why there's so much to say, it's hard to say so much about him, is because he's had such a long career. Not just that, but it's because he's been able to continually reinvent himself. He hasn't been the same guy for a long period of time. He's always changing up what he does do. He always changes up how he acts. And that's what's kept him relevant for so long in the wrestling business, because you never know what you're going to get from Chris Jericho.
Yes, absolutely agree. And now he has a chance to etch his name in the deepest of histories of the King of the Ring tournament. He's already etched his name in a lot of things in his career, but this is something that he hasn't done yet. But will he be able to topple his opponent, the Blackheart, Tommaso Ciampa, here tonight?
And like we mentioned earlier, Johnny Gargano did come up short in his King of the Ring qualifier match, and we talked about the struggles that DIY, Tommaso, and Gargano have had as individuals in singles competition. We've seen that struggles not just from Johnny, but also from Tommaso. And we're going to see right now if that struggle continues. And it's not going to be an easy match for Tommaso. It's not going to be any walk in the park. He's going up against Chris Jericho.
Yes, absolutely. And again, Tommaso, another man sporting the DIY unique attire, clenching the NXT Championship very, very tightly. Will he be able to topple over a man who has quite literally done it all?
Exactly, and there's a lot to say. Gargano maybe regrets about his career, some things that Tommaso, hasn't done. And he's looking to add to his legacy. He's still looking to add to it. He himself has struggled with injuries in his career. Tommaso has. And he's just looking to etch his name even deeper into history to make himself be remembered forever.
Absolutely, 100%. And now we look to gear up Tommaso Ciampa versus Chris Jericho. King of the Ring tournament spot on the line. This match now officially underway. Jericho trying to waste no time, but immediately caught by Ciampa being thrown into the corner.
Yeah, Jericho coming up a little short, and we're going to see Tommaso rake that arm against the rope early in this match, going dirty with the tactics. We've been seeing that. That's something we've been noticing from Tommaso, that he's been going to a little bit further lengths than usual as Jericho able to roll through, get the elbow strikes. We've been seeing Tommaso, and not just Tommaso, but Johnny even a little bit, become a little bit more dirty, bending the rules a little bit to their advantage as we see Jericho take out Tommaso from behind. And we're seeing it early in this match as well.
Yes, absolutely. And now, Chris trying his best to wear down the Blackheart. Something that we give a lot of credit from Tommaso Ciampa is his resilience. He is able to kick out of almost absolutely anything. And I think Chris knows this going into this matchup, because he's trying his best to wear down the core of Tommaso Ciampa, hitting a lot of midsections, hitting a lot in that core area. And if you can wear that down, I'm assuming that he has some kind of plan in place to try to break down the core of Tommaso Ciampa and then get the pinfall.
And possibly look for the walls of Jericho if he wears down that core enough. But we do know about Tommaso's resiliency, given the injuries he's had in his career and how many long matches he's had. You know he has resiliency, not just because he can go long matches, he can take a lot of punishment, but also because he can come back from a lot of punishment. That's not an easy thing to do.
Absolutely. Throwing Jericho back into the ring, quickly meeting him there. Chris with the power slam. Oh my god, springboard elbow straight to the skull of Ciampa, and makes it up with a drop kick.
And these two trading right hands. Jericho gaining some momentum, and Jericho now going for a sleeper hold.
Trying to wear down Ciampa, but immediately being stopped.
And now Tommaso picking up Jericho. Tommaso.
Now squatting, showing the power.
Suplex to Chris Jericho and the punch. Neck breaker. A baseball slide drop kick there from Tommaso, going back to the outside, these two. Jericho now regaining some momentum, throwing the rights and a backbreaker to Tommaso, targeting that back.
Going back into the ring. Jericho following quickly after.
Kick to the midsection again targeting that core, even in his reversals, and now another backbreaker.
Now working the back.
Jericho really targeting that back. He knows what he's doing here. And another kick to the midsection. Jericho knows what he's going for.
Try to go for a Judas effect and came up a little bit short.
Tommaso is able to move out of the way. You are correct. What's Tommaso looking to do here? Tommaso DDT through the ropes into the cover.
Everyone chanting for these two to fight forever.
And the snap German from Tommaso. Tommaso. Oh! Knee to the skull, picking him up, dropping him down. Going for something, kick to the midsection, but caught by Jericho. Jericho going for a German of his own, but Tommaso able to flip out of it.
Getting out of harm's way, but look at Ciampa. Try to go for a fairy tale ending, but then stopped by Jericho.
Jericho not going to go down that easy. He knows what's coming. The ring awareness there from the veteran, able to get him out of that one. So we see a chop. And another chop. A chop in a right hand. Alternating Jericho. Ruthless. And now throwing his wrist against the canvas and a kick to the skull. Jericho unrelenting here. Another knee and Ciampa's busted open.
Blood now taken out, and look at Jericho absolutely and utterly fired up. And look at Jericho!
Suicide dive, but it misses. Tommaso able to move him out of the way. Jericho landing on the outside and a B trigger on the outside.
Jesus Christ.
Now the ground and pound again from Tommaso. Throwing everything he has at Christopher Jericho here tonight. Into the steel steps goes Tommaso. And Jericho with that steel step throw going back to the steel, going back to the core of Tommaso.
Now look at them now, count of 7. They need to think about getting back to the ring as Ciampa does here. Will he reset the count? Will he leave?
Tommaso not looking to reset the count, but Jericho coming to count of 8. Jericho able to get back in time. But Tommaso was waiting and ready for him.
Oh my god, over the head suplex. And the double knees get up.
Get it to Jericho, cover.
And no.
Kick out.
Still in this match, Jericho.
Ciampa smacking the canvas out of anger. Can't believe he didn't get that thing done as he gets a chop to Jericho, sending him back down to the canvas.
Some
and
Ric
again,
Flair
the ground
into
and
that
pound.
chop. Going
And now
top
Tommaso
rope.
to the top.
Calling Jericho to get on his feet.
Tommaso misses it. Jericho able to get out of the way.
Drop kick sends him down. Sends him to the apron.
Jericho with the top rope.
And another
Tommaso
DDT.
DDT. Cover.
Could this be it for a bloody Jericho? And it is. One half of DIY makes it into the King of the Ring tournament. What a showing from both men in this match.
And Jericho put on a great effort as per usual, but Tommaso able to finally put an end to DIY's single struggles, while his partner Johnny will not be moving on to the King of the Ring. Tommaso has punched his ticket to the King of the Ring.
Congratulations to Ciampa. I bet Gargano's looking on backstage very happy. We will see him at the King of the Ring tournament. That was a really good match.
I know, it really was. Good shit.
Will this be better?
Hopefully. I think it could be.
I believe IRL, yeah, definitely would.
Yeah. Bait can go.
And now our final King of the Ring qualifying match as the Englishman, Tyler Bate, starts us off here.
And Tyler Bate, great technical wrestler, great just all-around wrestler Tyler Bate is. And he's getting a big opportunity here tonight to punch his ticket to the King of the Ring tournament, which of course, as everyone knows, you win the King of the Ring, you get a world title shot. Big chance here for Tyler.
Absolutely. But now the real question is, this is the last match where we do not know the opponent of Mr. Tyler Bate. There's someone else that has been signed out via whether it be free agency or a contract agreement with another wrestling company. Who will Mr. Tyler Bate be facing for his right to be in the King of the Ring tournament?
Exactly. The final unknown opponent as well as the final King of the Ring qualifier. Let's take a look at the challenge here for Tyler Bate.
And wait a second. Wait. No. What the hell do we have here? The man who put New Japan Pro Wrestling on the map. The multiple-time IWGP Heavyweight Champion, multiple-time G1 Climax winner, Kazuchika Okada is here.
The Rainmaker himself making his NXT debut here tonight in the King of the Ring qualifier semi-main event. We were asking how tough is Tyler Bates' challenge going to be tonight, and he probably drew one of the toughest matches you could imagine against one of the best, if not the best in the world right now at what he does, Kazuchika Okada.
Tyler Bate definitely have his work cut out for him. Doesn't mean that he won't be able to accomplish it, but it will definitely be a task as the match now officially underway. Bate wasting no time trying to get some strikes in. And hell, even look at the size difference between Okada and Bate. Bate is a lot smaller man, where Okada looks like he's built like a tank.
Exactly, and that's one of the things that's always been held against Bate in his career. He is a smaller guy. He doesn't have the bigger build that some other people have. People like Okada have. Okada has that built like a Greek god, while Bate is smaller and not the most muscular guy. But as he's showing right now, he's putting up a decent performance here to start this match as Okada, caught by Bate, throws the hand down onto the back of Okada.
Standing sunset flip. Kick
Being
out at
smaller
one.
does have its being smaller does have its benefits because you are much easier able to do moves like that, like Bate just showed us.
Jesus.
But the forearm from Okada.
Back in the ring. Goes for a
Springboard elbow. And we're going to have to see a lot of tricks here tonight from Bate if he wants to get the victory. Irish whip over the top rope goes Bate. And the lariat stepping over Bate. And another lariat.
And this is what makes Okada such a hard opponent, is the fact that he is fast, he can take a lot of punishment, but he can give out so much damage and power in just one clothesline. The fact that he's able to put so much pain into an opponent definitely shows that he's one of the best in the business. And the real question is, will someone like Tyler Bate be able to withstand all this pain and pressure as he gets thrown into the barricade?
And it's hard to game plan against Okada for a match. And, you know, Bate didn't really have the chance to game plan because he didn't know he was wrestling tonight. Guys who have time and energy to game plan going against Okada as Bate is busted open struggle because Okada is such a complete competitor. And we're at the count of 8 now. And Okada's getting back in, but he's going to restart the count. But yes, Okada is probably the most complete wrestler in the world, has the most complete game DDT from Bate.
Absolutely. It's only a matter of time when we're going to see Okada absolutely excel past his potential. But now Bate, throwing and powerbombing him. Going for a pin. And a kick at it too. Try to go for another springboard. Stopped by Okada.
Another, but reversed.
Oh my god, the athleticism from Okada.
Ducks the clothesline. Okada with the lariat into the cover. Is that enough to put away a bleeding Bate? But Bate gets the shoulder up, and Okada can't believe it. He thought this would be an easier opponent here tonight, but Bate showing all the heart that he has. Kick to the midsection.
Bate throws him over. Maybe looking to put caution into the wind.
Feeling crazy. Bate over the top rope. It lands on Okada. And Bate is trying to prove that he can do this. He's trying to prove his doubters wrong against the best in the world of Kazuchika Okada, and he's holding his own right now, doing everything he can, throwing everything but the kitchen sink at Kazuchika Okada to put this thing away, and he keeps attacking that leg. Smart move, but Okada able to catch it for the third time, went to the well too many times.
Throws him into the steel steps. I mean, it's crazy to think that you're watching all of these people fight for their rights to join the King of the Ring tournament when you're in it. You're technically scouting your competition here tonight.
Of course, I'm doing my job as a commentator and also my job as a wrestler, scouting out who's going into the tournament, what's the damage looking like, this, that, and the other, especially with Okada. I've seen him in person plenty of times before in Japan, and Okada looking for it.
Rainmaker!
The move that has put many away, and that will be it. But no, a kick out from Tyler Bate.
What the hell is going on here, Jace?
One of the best moves in professional wrestling that has laid so many legends of the game down. Tyler Bate just kicked out of. And Bate is still going. He's not down for the count. Bate! He's got it locked in, close to the ropes. Okada, he can't reach it, but Okada able to get out of it.
Immediately tripped him up to get out of that submission.
Okada thought things were over. He thought the Rainmaker would put him away, but Bate is still fighting here.
What the?
And Okada
DDT
through the middle rope. Kick to the midsection, Okada working that arm, kick to the midsection again. Okada just looking down, throwing those stomps to the head. Neck breaker to Tyler Bate.
Tyler needs to find an opportunity to get back into this and quick as Okada hitting top rope.
Okada calling for him to get up. Okada calling for it. Crossbody. But no! Bate rolls through. Bate. Body slam to Okada.
Try to hit the drop kick, but came out unsuccessful.
Right hand.
And now
German into another
Rainmaker!
And a second Rainmaker cover.
What?
And it is.
What an opening debut for Kazuchika Okada here tonight.
And Okada picking up the victory against Tyler Bate. But to credit where credit is due, Bate put up a much better performance than many other men have, and many men expected of him. He can leave this match held high, knowing he held his own against the best in the world, but Okada's still the better man, and he will punch the final ticket for the King of the Ring tournament this Sunday.
And now we have a look at our main event. That was fucking sick.
I fucking knew it would be.
And now we move on to our NXT Championship match, where this man won the opportunity to have this match. Randy Orton.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring.
And Orton, probably just like me and just like everyone at home, paying very close attention to these King of the Ring matches, because he knows if he wins here tonight, he'll have to face one of these guys. He might have to face a Kazuchika Okada. He may have to face a Tommaso Ciampa, even if he wins the belt here tonight, let alone possibly face a rematching AJ Styles. So it is not an easy situation for champion or challenger going past just tonight.
Absolutely correct in that. Knowing that, like our rules have stipulated, and like we said during the Queen's Crowd, and I'll remind everyone once again, the way that our King of the Ring tournaments work is that once you are crowned the King of the Ring, you immediately get your right and you get your match for the respected NXT Championship that night. So it's not something that you get to wait and cash in on. It's something that happens right there and right then. So if Randy's able to topple the Phenomenal One, he will have to be in that position where he has to wait and watch and see who he has to challenge for the championship. But right now, there's only one thing on his mind, and that is to take out this man right here, our current longest reigning NXT champion, holding both championships in hand, AJ Styles.
Styles, our undisputed NXT champion, showing up with both belts here tonight as he prepares for his key defense against Randy Orton. No easy test for our champion tonight, but he's been here. He's gone up against guys that we just saw in the previous match. He's gone up against the Okadas of the world. He's gone up against the best the wrestling business has to offer. He's hoping to add another victory onto his resume, another moment that people will look back on here tonight.
Absolutely. AJ Styles has had many fights with Drew McIntyre over these two belts, and now that that's subsided, now he's itching, he's hungry for a new challenge, and hopefully he can get that in the form of Randy Orton here tonight. Putting both belts, the undisputed NXT Championship, on the line. Orton, Styles, championship on the line. Match officially underway, and Orton wasting no time, sending Styles to the canvas. Snake eyes to Styles.
And Orton going to attack that leg early here. Maybe trying to prevent Styles from getting some hop on that phenomenal forearm that he is so known for. But early in this match, burning hammer. Very early from Styles.
Oh my god. Something that both men know the repertoires of one another. Question is, who will come out on top? These two were both very prominent key figures in the NXT and now NXT, but in the past. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Orton taking a move out of Tyler Bates' playbook, who we just saw. Styles arm drag.
What I was meant to say was they were very prominent in the SmackDown Live era and now very prominent parts of now current NXT.
Indeed they are. Orton able to roll through out of the crossface kick to the midsection.
Pin. I don't think that they would be able to pull off a pin now. It takes a lot to wear down both of these men. There's now Styles top rope. Jesus Christ.
Power by Styles.
A kick out at 2.
Count.
Is it
and
early?
Styles looking for that. Going for a very early Styles.
Phenomenal forearm. Could this be lights out for Orton? Could it be? And no, it's not.
Isn't. Orton has a bit more in him than that. Picking up Styles. Fall away slam from Randy Orton. Styles making his way back into the ring. And Styles going to the top as Orton starts to make his way to his feet. Clothesline from the top rope. Goes for the forearm, but parried by Orton.
Now Orton trying to get some power back into this match. And now Orton starting to hear those voices.
And Orton looking for that DDT. We've seen plenty of it tonight,
Vintage.
but Orton does it the best.
Randy Orton. There it is, busting Styles open in the process as well. He's definitely in that place where no one wants him to be. But no, AJ tried to go for a calf crusher, but then rope break from Orton. AJ trying his best to submit Orton. But now AJ, suicide dive off the top.
Throwing Orton into the side of the ring, looking to throw him into the ring, gets him in this time. for the forearm. But Orton able to catch it. RKO!
And now kick out. Almost had it.
Styles going back to the top rope. We've seen him go up there a couple times tonight. He's going up there again, goes for the clothesline and hits it.
And now calf crusher again, but another rope break because of that other foot. But now can be looking for everything here tonight. Phenomenal forearm. AJ Styles retains the NXT Championship. What a showing from both men. Orton looked like he had it in the bag after that signature DDT and RKO, but didn't get all of it. And now we look at the continuing undisputed phenomenal NXT champion. That has been our show. We will see you next time for the King of the Ring tournament. I have been Scott Silver. This has been Jace Gold. And we will see you when we see you. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.